Welcome to Alchemy of Detox. Your blissful body begins here. I am Mariluccie, and I am so grateful to have you here with me. Detox your way to vibrant living as we embark on a spiritual and scientific journey to rebirth and renewal. This podcast is more than just about cleansing, it is about transformation. It is about unlocking the incredible power of your body to heal, regenerate, and thrive. Together, we'll uncover the ancient wisdom and modern breakthroughs that make true healing possible. So, if you are ready to break free from toxins, elevate your energy, and reclaim your health, you are in the right place. Let's begin. Hello. Welcome everybody to episode number 10 of Alchemy of Detox. I am Mariluccie, and I am so happy, as always, that you are here with me today and that you have made it thus far in this journey with me. And if you are visiting here for the first time, welcome. And I'm so happy that you're here with me learning about detox. Okay. Detox is something very, very powerful. You are doing something very, very powerful for your body, for your mind, your spirit. But let's be real. Detox isn't always a smooth ride. Today, we're going to talk about the very real and very common challenges that come up when you are detoxing. And more importantly, how to overcome them, stay inspired, and keep moving forward on this beautiful path of healing. Let's dive into understanding what could happen during a detox process and to understand the detox symptoms. Let's begin with something that surprises almost everyone at some point in their detox journey: the symptoms. And I want you to know first and foremost that these symptoms are totally normal. These symptoms are not sign of failure. In fact, they are signs that your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is releasing, recalibrating, and healing. Here are some of the most common symptoms that people experience during detox. First one and most common are headaches, often result of caffeine withdrawal or the release of toxins through the bloodstream. These can last anywhere from a day to a week, more or less. Another symptom could be fatigue or low energy. So as your body works hard to clean house, you might feel more tired than usual, especially during the first 3 to 5 days. Another symptom is digestive upset, bloating, gas, constipation, or even loose stools are normal as your digestive system adjusts. Mood swings are also a common sign, and irritability. As your hormone rebalances and your gut microbiome shifts, your emotions may feel more raw and also unpredictable. Skin breakouts or rashes. The skin is a major detox organ. As toxins leave the body, some may be pushed through the skin, sweat. Another symptoms is brain fog. That sense of mental sluggishness is often a sign that your body is using energy to clean up internally. Another symptoms is cravings, misunderstood more often, and are a common detox symptom. When we reduce sugar intake and processed foods, the yeast in our gut, particularly Candida, is deprived of its primary source, which is sugar. This die-off of Candida triggers a detox reaction as cells release all programming and recycling toxicity. These symptoms typically begin within the first few days and may last anywhere from a couple days or to a couple weeks, depending on how deep the detox process is and what your body is processing. But they do pass. And when they do, you emerge clearer, lighter, and more energized. So how do you ease into these symptoms? First and foremost, very important, is to hydrate with clean, mineral-rich, and alkaline water. You can use electrolytes or a pinch of sea salt to support mineral balance in your body. Get extra rest. Seriously, your body is doing sacred and deep work. You can use gentle movement like walking, yoga, or stretching. You can also take detox bath with Epsom salt to support the liver and soothe your nervous system. And most importantly, listen to your body. Don't fight it. Partner with your body. Honor the process. Now, I also want to explore another challenge, which is the voice of self-sabotage. A very dim voice that lives in your head, lives in our heads, which is a different kind of challenge, is the internal one. And it can betray you if you are not conscious about it. We all experience this. That inner voice that whispers, you are too tired for this, or just one more bite won't hurt, or even you have already messed up. What's the point in continuing? Another layer of self-sabotage that often goes unnoticed, it is our deep need to belong, to fit in with our families, with your friends, with your spouse or romantic partner, and even our communities. We are social beings, and sometimes that desire to be accepted can override your own goals, your word. Maybe you have found yourself breaking your detox because everyone else was drinking wine or eating cake or ordering fast food, and you didn't want to be the odd one. So you didn't want to explain what you're doing or feel different or have people question your choices. And so you choose to blend in, even if it means stepping away from your own healing path. It happens to everybody. I hear you. This is so important to recognize because it is not just about the food, it is about identity. When you decide to detox, you are choosing a new standard for yourself. And sometimes that challenges the status quo of your circle. And that can feel isolating. But here's the truth. When you honor your own healing, you give others permission to consider their own. You might be the first one to break the pattern. You might be the one planting that seed for someone else. And yes, it might feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign of growth. So when you are at that table or in that group and you feel the pull to confirm, stop and ask yourself, why am I choosing right now? Approval or alignment? Because you can still belong, you can still love and be loved without abandoning yourself or breaking your word toward your commitment. Self-sabotage is sneaky and it often disguises itself as self-care or self-protection. But what it's really doing is pulling us back into familiar patterns, patterns that may feel comfortable, but keeps us stuck. And here's the truth. Self-sabotage is not about lack of willpower. It is about fear, fear of change, fear of becoming someone new, or fear of losing your old self. Because when we detox, we are not just changing what we eat, we are changing how we think, how we feel, and how we relate to ourselves. That kind of transformation is beautiful, but it can also feel scary. I get it. So, how do we move through it? First is acknowledging the pattern. Self-sabotage thrives in silence. When you recognize it, you take away its power. Second, get curious. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What am I protecting myself from? Reconnect to your why. Revisit your intention. Why did you begin this journey? Was it to feel better in your body? To reclaim your energy and vitality? To show up more fully in your life? So I invite you right now to visualize that future self. Imagine the version of you who has completed a detox process. How does she feel? How does he live? What would she choose right now? And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. Every time you return to your intention, even after a misstep, you strengthen your commitment. And that's real progress. Finally, staying motivated and on track by anchoring into some real strategies to help you stay on track. And these strategies could be first, to create sacred space. Detox isn't just a diet, it is a ritual. So when you're going to eat, light a candle, play soothing music, bless your food, make it a sacred container for transformation. You also can use affirmation. Speak into your journey. Say things like, my body knows how to heal, or I am releasing what no longer serves me. Repeat them into the mirror or in a meditation, and also when cravings strike. You can track your progress. Use a journal. Keep the physical changes, make notes of those changes, your emotional shifts, and insights that may come through. Sometimes we forget how far we have come until you look back. You can also lean into community. Whether you join an online group, talk to a friend, or even you can message me on social media or leave a comment in this episode. You are not alone. Sharing your experience make it more real and more supported. And celebrate every milestone. Did you make it a whole week? Did you finally choose some greens instead of sugar? That's worth celebrating. Healing is a journey of many, many wins. So, if this episode is resonating with you and you're ready to take your detox journey to the next level, I would like to invite you to check our programs. Our core group coaching program begins in September. I know it's a little far away, but it is a perfect opportunity to experience this transformation in a supported, guided, and heart-centered community. You don't have to do this alone. If you're curious about how we can work together as well, feel free to visit my website or reach out to me directly. I'd love to hear your story and help you decide if this journey is right for you. In closing, my dears, if you're feeling your symptoms, if you're fighting cravings, if you have heard that old voice telling you to give up, I see you, my dear friend. I've been there. And I want you to know you are stronger than your struggle. I know this process is not easy, but it's sacred. It is brave, and it's absolutely worth it. So, in our next episode next week, we will talk about what happens after detox, how you can nourish the body, how to rebuild with strength, joy, and sustainability. So until next time, and I remind you always, stay conscious, stay vibrant, and remember, your body and soul were designed to thrive. Let's make that space for transformation together. Bye.